today's video is a very informative, wonderful, you don't want to miss it kind of video. So yeah, it will really help you if you're considering Australia as one of the countries where you want to go study abroad or something. This video will really help you understand what you should expect and what to do and what not to do. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Propeller. I make videos about food, school, travel, study abroad, and anything that interests me really. So if you're interested in any of those, just hit the subscribe button down below and yeah, join the family. So today I wanted to share with you guys what it's like to be an international student in Australia. I have a friend who studies there, and so I brought him onto the channel to talk more about life as an international student in Australia, what you can expect, and he'll just go into a little bit more detail about what life is like there and how he has been able to survive and all the good stuff. Before we get into this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, share with your friends and family, join the family, because I promise you won't regret it. Let's go. Hi everyone, welcome. I have a guest with me, and today we're just going to be talking about what it's like to be an international student in Australia. And Chijioke here is my friend, and I've known him for a long time. So Chijioke, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, hi viewers, my name is Chijioke Prince, so I'm popularly known as Prince. I'm a year one student of Peking University doing my Bachelor's of Nursing. My year one is almost coming to an end. The author of this vlog, he happens to be my friend
video.
For a very long time. Yeah, so she happens to be my friend back from Nigeria. She left the country before me, and I followed. Otherwise, I followed her behind. So she left a year before me, and then I followed after. So yeah, I'm happy to answer all the questions that is going to be thrown here at me. I hope that is also helpful.
Hopefully I don't ask you any questions that throw you off guard.
I will try to maintain my guard.
Alright, no problem now. I just had a couple of questions. Like what's it like to be an international student in Australia? How did you even pick Australia first? Let's start from there. How did you pick Australia?
The decision wasn't me that made it. It was my uncle's decision, because he already stays here. He's been living here for like the past 15 years, roughly 12 to 15 years now. Yeah. So yeah, he thought it would be nice. It would be a good move for me to come over here where he's already living. And yeah, he was the one that helped me throughout the whole process, moving to Australia from Nigeria. So yeah. Okay,
that's nice. At least you had someone already there to help you get settled and everything.
Settled down. Yeah, that was like the good side of it, but still I later moved on to stay on my own after a couple of months living with him. I'll say after 5 months staying with him, I then later moved to stay on my own. Yeah.
So now you're staying on your own?
Yeah, so I'm on my own.
How do you like it? How do you like it?
Honestly, I really appreciated that the fact that I had to move out to stay on my own, finally become independent, which back home wasn't. How I got to pay my own bills, think ahead, do my yearly budgets.
Yeah, all of those adulting stuff.
Exactly. And at the same time, still look after my people back home. Supporting myself with my school fees and stuff. Generally, looking after my own welfare, which is really something I really am proud of.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like their bread has a way of like making you grow up so fast. Like
your brain will expand.
Yeah, it does.
Your timid brain will now go from timid to like ultimately.
I know. Like
I don't know. Your reasoning will like kind of go from 0 to like 100%.
Yeah, because you have to. Yeah, because you have to take on so much responsibility like so soon,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
you have
Like
to
you
man up or
always
woman up.
exactly like think ahead,
Yeah.
see the future, even though you don't even know, but like anticipate the future,
Mm.
stuff like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. So, like for your school, was it your uncle that also helped you like pick your school, or were you the one that picked your school
Um,
by yourself?
no, my uncle didn't pick the school, but we were given alternative through an agent. So
Oh,
my
okay.
agent was based in Abuja,
Mhm.
and so they gave us series of school. But my uncle was like, there was this university that was close to where he lives, so
Mhm.
that also contributed to the reason why I'm studying in this school that I am now,
Oh, okay.
Deakin University. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
but my agents, yeah, they also played a huge part in the processing of my application to the university and my visa as well. Basically, they almost did everything. I just did the
Oh.
assessment part of it. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Mine, I didn't use any agent. I did mine directly with the school. So
Okay.
the only place where I used a third party, like my uncle in the that was in the USA, I used his daughter sometimes helped because she was here, so she was able to go to the school and any document that they needed her to pick up or something, like she would help me pick it up and then mail it to me or something. That was
Interesting.
yeah, that was like the only third party I used. No, I did every other thing like directly with the school. I didn't deal with any third party, but that's at least it's good to know that there's some trustworthy third parties. You
Yeah.
don't gonna hear
Yeah.
stories that touch the headline.
Yeah, like I know what's going on in Nigeria. Like someone fake, there's so much fake agents. So it's really hard for people to like trust agents these days. So I was also having a second thought. At the
Oh,
end of the
okay.
day, it turned out very positive, and yeah, like the guy actually has helped some of my friends that I've
Mm,
referred him to move out of Nigeria to other countries as well.
mm,
So yeah.
okay. Okay,
Hmm.
that's nice. So, like, what's it like to be an international student in Australia there? Like, how is life
Um,
as an international student? And would you
hmm.
encourage other people who want to study abroad? Would you encourage them to also consider, um, studying in Australia?
Yeah, like yeah, generally coming here. Well, I was coming because I had someone here, but in like a broad term, I'll still be able to recommend Australia because the only good thing about being here as an international student is that you enjoy that liberty to work. Previously, we used to be working restricted hours, so like 20
Mm-hmm.
hours per week. But
Mm-hmm.
recently, I'll say during the start of the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
the government had to waive off that limitation. So now we can work unlimited hours.
Mm.
So you enjoy that liberty to work. Basically, your student visa comes with a work. So it's like a student and work visa. It's like a dual visa. So you get to work and study at the same time. That's the best part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you have so much opportunities depending on the area of study you are doing. So, for
Mm-hmm.
example, I'm doing nursing.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have any problem getting my PR, permanent residency,
Mm,
and
okay.
going further to get my citizenship at the same time. So you get that plus that
Mm-hmm.
what do you call it? That
Advantage.
benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. And I can work in any there's job opportunities for me in terms of careers aspect. So that's also another benefit of being an international student here in Australia. So
Mm.
we enjoy that, you know, these things that I just mentioned. So basically, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so we talked about what it's like to be an international student.
Mhm.
So what would you say is like the best thing about studying in Australia, being an international student in Australia? What would you say, your own opinion? What would you say is the best thing about that, or like living in Australia generally? What would you say about, would be the best thing for
Mm.
you? What would that be?
Well, the depending on the state you are in,
Mm-hmm.
some states the living expenses tend to be a bit high,
Mm-hmm.
and Yeah, in my own state, it's not that expensive. It's
Okay.
sort of affordable, and also you get to so in addition to that, you also get the liberty of working as a student while you're studying at the same time. So and then most students want to do a course that would eventually give them the opportunity to remain in Australia after studying. So like the PR thing. So that is something that you are very sure of you will get, but it's not available for all courses. So some courses specifically sort of like construction management, engineering, medical courses like nursing, medicine, would be able to give you that opportunity to apply for a PR, and definitely rest assured that you are going to get it. And the country is a safe country, safe wise. It's a safe. It's actually regarded as the most livable city in the world. The state I am in, Melbourne. So it's regarded as the most livable city in the world. That's one of the few researches I made before coming to Australia. Multicultural country in general. So you get to meet anybody from any part of the world. So basically, I've been able to make friends from all the corner, from people with different races and corner of the world. So yeah.
That's nice.
Really very beneficial to you as a student. If you study here, you get to meet lots of people. There's lots of international festivals that go on here in my own states, like the Melbourne Open takes place right here in my state. And there's lots of festivals like horse racing, the Melbourne Cup Carnival, which is like an international big event. And so soccer is not that much of a big deal here. Soccer is the normal football we know in Europe. They call it soccer here. But they also have their own, how you have your own American football. So we have an Australian football here.
What do they call it? I think they call it rugby here or something.
It's called footy here. Footy.
Oh, that's weird.
Footy. Footy.
Wow. I've never heard of that before. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a local football game that is played uniquely in Australia. it's sort of similar to rugby, but
stand out. Yeah.
No, I don't really like that game. I'll stick with the one I know.
so yeah, that's similar to rugby.
Pardon? Yeah, it's sort of similar to rugby, but it's played with both hands and feet. So you get to kick and then throw. So that's
interesting.
That's the uniqueness. That's what differentiates it from rugby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's actually interesting. I've never heard of that before. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. So the job thing, does it also differ according to major? So you know how you said the PR thing, is guaranteed for certain majors. Does that also is that also the same way it works with jobs? How easy is it to get a job as an international?
Well, I can't really say for another say engineering, because I don't really know much what's going on in that sector, in that sort of field of study. But I will vouch for my own side of career, sort of saying nursing. You are very much guaranteed that you will get a job, even if not in a hospital. Well, you will definitely get a job from a hospital because demand for nurses in Australia really went up to some extent now. The government is really doing everything possible to get more students to do nursing. It's basically your PR will. The main reason behind your PR is that they want to see that you've done some sort of a study that is skilled. So it's called a skilled visa. So skilled study, something skilled. So which brings me to engineering, nursing. So those sort of skilled acquired knowledge. That is the main reason behind getting your PR and citizenship.
So all of those fields are in heavy demand, and they want to retain as much people as possible.
Exactly. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get a job if you do nursing.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about my own course.
Okay. Okay.
And you can easily swap, say, field of study, and then do like a TAFE college program, and then get like a certificate. You know, the thing with Australia is there is no limitation for someone that wants to do something else. You can, like, say, for example, do something else that is totally different from what you've done in the uni, and then like you can get a training, like a training program, like get a training course to do hairdressing, any sort of skilled work career. You know, it doesn't have to be through the university. Like there's a TAFE. You know, I'm not sure if it's called TAFE in the US, but there's something called TAFE here. It's like a polytechnic institution, sort of polytechnic institution.
Oh, we have like community colleges here. I don't know if that's the same thing.
It's like a college, yeah, but you get like a real certificate that gives you, that permits you to work in some sort of construction industry.
Oh yeah, so that's like associate degree here then. Associate degree, like you study for 2 years, and
you can also do your diploma. Yeah, do your diploma there as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Mainly it's for like diplomatic courses, diploma courses.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so like what about, you know, in regards to tuition and all of those things in school, what's the tuition like there? How much does it cost per year? And are there scholarships and stuff like that?
There's scholarship. Yeah, scholarship is available to some students from certain countries, and also the tuition fee tends to be on the high side as well, because I think they kind of same. It's so like approximately for international students, we're paying roughly around 34 to 36,000 a year.
That is Australian dollars.
Yes, I think that's like 24,000 US dollars. I think that's
per year. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad. It's actually higher in the US here.
Okay. Well, I think I'm not sure, but I think that's what it is.
So is that per year or per semester?
So that's 30 something per year. 30 something per year.
Oh, okay.
35 per year, yeah.
And do they have go ahead.
And then per semester, you're looking at, say, 15 to 16, so like 15 times 2 or 16 times 2 is like roughly around 30 something. So yeah, that's how it's worked out. And then the other good thing about studying here is get that flexibility, you know, to structure your timetable to your own suitability. I forgot to mention that as well. You know, with this online class now, I can just rock up on my bed and go straight into jump straight into my laptop I'm in lecture. And I just did my online exam with my laptop in my bedroom. It was an open book exam though, but still it was hard. They tried to make the questions very, very hard.
Open book is a scam. Like, you have to study, you know, so you waste time looking for one answer in the book, and time is
exactly.
Like that.
Exactly. So basically, you get that flexibility, you know, to structure your timetable to suit your style, and you can go with your pace. You know, you can choose to do like how many units you want in per semester or trimester. Well, as it's called here, trimester. So, you know, it's really very, very beneficiary to students as well. You know, studying in Australia. I'm not sure how it's done in the US, but that's how it's done.
In the US, every day they enact policies or, you know, propose policies that make us feel like, you know, they don't want us here. So yeah,
it's very
the US has a very love-hate relationship with foreigners. Yeah,
it's quite very bad.
I understand.
Because here the government, the federal government here treats international students very, very well. Like I couldn't even imagine that during the pandemic they provide a package for international students, like a relief package for no, not 1,500, 1,200. That's 1,200 Australian dollars
That's
for
good.
international students. So I was opportune to get it. You know, you just apply for it and then tell them what you're going through, financial assistance. You pay it straight into your account.
That's
Is one
nice.
thing I really appreciated Australia for.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if any other country did it. I think Canada did it as well. But that was also a very, very, good gesture from the federal government of Australia.
Yeah. I mean, the US did something like that, but most for internationals, it was mostly like the schools trying to get money for the students, or like non-profit organizations trying to donate more money to students and all of that.
Well, actually, yeah, the government did their own, and my uni did their own as well. I think my uni was the only uni that did that thing for their international students.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
They provided 1,500. Like, trust me now, I got from my uni and I got from the federal government.
Cashing it. That's nice. That's nice.
Honestly, that money really went a long way to like help me out during that time because I was kind of affected partially. I lost a couple of jobs because
couple of jobs.
3 jobs.
How many are you doing? Couple of jobs.
I think I lost 3 jobs that time. I'm not sure. Yeah, 3. I had 4. I just settled down with 2 now.
How are you managing all of this? That's very.
That's the flexibility I'm telling you. It's not everybody that can manage, but you get that flexibility, to juggle things, juggle your work and study at the same time.
Yo, that is crazy. 4 jobs, and you were a full-time student.
Yeah, I was surviving. I'm still doing it.
Bro, I travel. My hand is in the air. I travel for you.
They hill.
Yo, that's actually a lot of things. Like a lot of things to be juggling at the same time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did you have a life in that time? I doubt it.
Don't worry about me. You know my background, so you don't need to like emphasize too much. I'm not the only one doing that. Like most people have like 3 jobs.
I get it. I probably would do that if I was in that situation because it's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not. If you know where you come from, you don't even dull. There's no time for dulling here.
Oh, okay. So, like, is there another thing you would like to add? I've asked, the questions I wanted to ask.
There's really not much thing to add. The thing is, one message I have for any aspiring international students that want to move to Australia to study is that you will really enjoy it. You won't regret coming to Australia to study. That's the only thing I can say. If you have really listened well to my my points and seen what everything to say, then you have a reason to come over and study.
Okay. So, like, what majors would you advise anybody to come study in Australia? Because when
you're coming to Australia, please come here to do a reasonable course.
Reasonable course.
When I mean reasonable course, I mean like something that would, it depends on the reason why you're coming here to study. If you're coming here to like settle down after studying, well, great for you, great. But make sure you're going for courses that would give you PR. Do a little research. I'll just give you a few. Some courses like IT information technology, engineering course, architecture, anything that is under engineering, and any course that is under medical field. So like social work, nursing, medicine, psychology, public health. That's right. So those sort of career courses. Do your own little research, and you make sure you definitely find the courses that would give you PR. And yeah, that's it. So you can go to stay in Australia and enjoy enjoy the country.
That's nice. Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Mo. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions and just give us a little more insight into what it's like to be an international student in Australia. And thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It's not easy because I know you're very busy somewhere. So
No
thank you so
problems.
much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah. I'll see you next time. Have
All
a good
right,
day.
no problem. You too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Don't kill yourself with work. Oh.
No. I'll take my time.
All right. All right. Bye. Have a good one. Thank you.
You too. Bye.